All right. Well, welcome back to Cells of the Submarine. We are back here. Okay, so yeah, it didn't save. So so it's been a while since we played this.
Yeah, I'll say.
In
Longer
that
for
time,
me.
my mother came by and had a wonderful visit, and we actually played a little bit of this. Got quite far actually, and so I know it's coming up. But we'll have to do this again because I did this just now, today, and I guess it didn't stick. All right. So, anyways,
A dual locking pad.
yeah. I think everybody's seen this.
I mean, I know I have, but I don't know if that was off or on the channel, so if you haven't, excellent. If you have, bear with us for just a few more seconds.
There we go, and then
Voila.
we're in. Hey, it didn't bug out this time.
That's good.
Yeah, when I was just playing this, it
Definitely was here that
the latch
the purse is full.
bugged out
we can
and went
dismiss
back to the
theft
lock
and
position,
motive for the
but
murder.
still opened.
That's funny.
Here is
Yeah.
the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. As
Whatever.
well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Okay, cool.
Can we go in
Right, so we are in there.
here? Oh, okay.
I want to look at it. A photo. Nothing on the back. Yeah, they look happy. Sweet. Okay, cool.
What a handsome couple.
Oh, yes, right?
Betty's first day at work.
Yeah.
Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat in an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
How convenient.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You know what else is quite convenient?
What?
Jap has gone to the police.
That Jap has gone to the
Victim
police.
has been identified and her family had
That is
reported
pretty
her
convenient.
disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
Damn it, Poirot!
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the
Oh,
street leading to the
God,
beach.
I forgot
Number
how bad
22.
their accents
Shall we go?
were.
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the
And
people
that
take
Poirot
the lead
says
first.
the
Let's go
brain
visit
cells
everyone
instead
that
of the
you love.
little gray cells.
That actually is driving me crazy.
Do. Walking along the beach.
So we had a very interesting conversation yesterday. Being on the beach makes me think of the sea, which makes me think of seahorses.
No.
Yeah. If you didn't want this conversation to come up, you shouldn't have even brought it up in the first place. And we were talking about how some male.
Well, you're just gonna spin this to be something ridiculous, and it's not gonna be cool
With all this
to me. Whatever.
So we were talking about how some male seahorses are actually the ones who bear their young, and this prompted Oliver to ask the question:
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
with the sex change operation, can you actually have a uterus implanted as well, and so a man can bear a child?
Well, okay, so to frame this more properly, it's an interesting question because why not? We're all human. Why wouldn't it be possible to implant a uterus?
To be fair, I only say to the question. You just came up to the defense.
Whatever.
It's an interesting question. It was just the question that I brought up.
Something tells
Just to
me
make you,
that
there
you
be no
know
twist.
nothing.
There was no twist. It was just an interesting and weird conversation.
Well, I thought you would be going,
Oh,
never mind.
Oh, no. I mean, I can if you want.
No,
if
that's
you're...
okay.
This
She's
woman
got red
must be
hair,
the
just
owner
by
of
the way.
Ginger cat. Looks like something is bothering her.
And she
Fitting
works
name.
she's the owner of the Ginger Cat.
How can I help you?
But I mean, this prompts the
hot
question,
chocolate
too.
and tea
Like,
for my friend.
I'll bring it straight away.
why would
Cool.
anyone want that?
Eh,
Like, why would anyone, like, who doesn't have to bear a child, why would they or who isn't normally biologically capable, why would they want that?
Well, that's not the question.
No, it's just a
I
follow-up
need to
question.
know the time range.
All right, so we got to do this
These are
part.
the different waiting staff's bills. Which
So we got to cross-check who worked when.
Uh-huh.
Betty.
where is Betty?
11 to 7:30
Betty
a.m.
worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m.
So we have to find
Been
tickets
alone
within
at any time
this
during her
period.
service?
Mm-hmm. Because that was the only period she was alone.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh,
this is one of
probably a
them.
single man, a whiskey lover.
At 7:20.
Maybe the murderer.
Okay.
This
And
bill
then-
may have been written by Betty.
And
There's probably another
then I don't think this one. It is written by Betty,
Mm-hmm.
but I think because it's hour 5, it doesn't work. Let's see.
There are 2 hour 5 ones.
Table 10. This one.
Most probably a family.
Yep.
Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker.
But
Maybe
it,
the murderer.
the what we're looking at is whoever,
Will help me
or
to
when she was
progress.
alone in the ginger cat.
Yep.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. We're just
We are searching for
doing
clues, mademoiselle.
things.
Just the same old, same
My
old.
name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
Captain Hastings,
That is
not a
correct.
detective.
He should have been here a while ago.
He just hangs out with me. I can't get rid of him.
Like, but for reals,
I see
and
that
Hastings
Miss
just
Barnard will not be
basically
coming
lives
today.
with Poirot.
She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
Well,
she
if
was
we knew
murdered.
that,
Appears to have been
we wouldn't be
murdered.
conducting an
This is
investigation.
most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
I shudder. All right, so an advert for the town. I don't think Poirot would say that.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Well, maybe he
Miss
did.
Barnard was
I
my
don't remember.
employee. Her private
I-
life is none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
I think should have been the right. At least I think so.
Ask the man in the photo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd do that.
This photo was found.
Trying to be Poirot
Is
here.
this him?
Yes, that's him all
Plus 3
right.
ego points.
But I haven't seen him for some time.
Gotta make our way up to a total.
Oh shit! I forgot about the crap. We'll get to the mirror after this relationship or after this conversation.
Excellent.
Say the young people have no longer have morals. Ask
Yeah.
if their
Do you
relationship
think
was
there
going
may have
well.
been some problems
Yeah,
between
that'd be more.
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me. I have work to do.
Unlike some people. Bitch.
This is work. What do you think we're doing?
Yeah.
He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
I think the
It is an
murderer would have been
interesting
the last one to see her alive.
The last one to see her alive who wasn't also the murderer.
Well, you don't know that. He also could have been the
Our regular
murderer.
guests tend to order tea and cakes.
Okay, yeah,
This time of the year, there are lots
With
of
a full
tourists
bar
about to
behind
visit
you.
them.
right.
That's what I thought.
It could just be
Time to visit Betty's home.
fruit juice. No, it couldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I don't care about going to see Betty's home. I want to primp myself.
Hell yeah.
Mmm.
Plus 3 ego points?
No, it's +1.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, it's +3. Okay, cool.
Boom.
If I find fans, I discovered this in Poirot's home.
This is a well-laid table.
If
Nothing
you
out of
turn
place
on a
and
fan, he'll be like, "Oh, that feels
creases.
nice," and he'll get an ego point, which is awesome.
It's pretty funny.
All right, so we're not gonna be able to talk to her anymore. Hastings is just gonna be Hastings.
Not gonna examine the table?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I did look at it, and he's like, "Oh, it's a well-laid table. Cool." So,
How exciting.
how utterly exciting! Oh yes. So in the time that we're waiting for Poirot to walk over there, I've been working a little bit on some voices. and I came up with a better one for Spencer. You know the one in your Suikoden playthrough. I came up with it. Oh yeah, yes, Mr. Knight, right away.
I'm just sitting here cringing and kind of wishing I could, like, claw my ears off.
Well, that would be about the reaction he had to Suikoden. So
I do not know.
I
that
think
is a
it
compliment,
fits.
But I will take it as
I
one.
hope
I'll let Spencer determine that one.
Sister, I believe.
I hope you no longer do that.
I won't do that in this playthrough.
Excellent, because Jesus Christ, that was horrible.
Was it?
It was pretty bad.
Wait, is it time for next time, or are we still? I think we got a couple minutes.
My
let's go.
Oh man, her mascara's running. She's been crying.
We'll go a couple extra minutes. Or a
Just
couple,
in case.
yeah,
Did
a couple
you know
minutes
your
just in
sister's
case.
plans for yesterday evening?
No.
I mean,
I arrived by train this
Go ahead.
morning.
it'd be fair if she was crying because, you know,
Her
her
sister's
sister
dead.
died.
Betty
Yeah.
disappeared.
So,
She
So
went
I
out
thought of
last
something
night,
funny.
but
I told you
didn't
about
tell
it,
them where she
but
was going.
what if there was a family
your
whose
last
last name was
conversation
Case, and they named their
A new
child
dress.
Justin?
She
But
wanted a pair of black stockings to go with.
Just in case.
Mother bought her a pair.
and didn't give him a
The
middle
day
name.
happened. She was crying.
Uh,
And
Did
to think
not.
that Betty
As
Yeah.
in, so that his full name
is,
would be,
yeah, Justin.
it'd be pretty good.
Uh,
I
question Megan,
poor kid would.
28 years old, is the sister of late Betty.
Is there a mirror in here? Or a fan?
Oh yes, there is a mirror. There's a mirror somewhere.
Maybe
or
it's
is it?
up,
It might be upstairs.
quite possibly.
Nope, there it is. Found the mirror.
First thing that you do in a new room in Poirot,
Of course.
look for a mirror.
And apparently fans now.
Yeah, I wonder what else we're missing.
Who knows? I gotta get them ego points.
The
Get
Barnard
all
appear
the
to
equal
make
points.
music a priority in their budget.
Yes, they do. There's
Mm-hmm.
a violin. There's a piano.
Yeah.
And a... Okay, I guess not the clock. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's worn
They're
furniture
always
because they don't
modest,
buy
but
new
the Barnards
furniture.
are
Yeah.
definitely music lovers.
Right.
Alright. I
This
don't...
gramophone is magnificent.
Yeah, I have something to do
It
with
is
that
a
later.
one-off.
Mm-hmm.
But not yet.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry, gotta look around a little bit more. Wow, they
Well-
have a lot of glasses around.
But I think we'll pick the up looking around more and interviewing Megan Bernard
Family photos and
next
flags.
time on Cells in a Submarine.
Okay, well, everybody, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more.
Well, of course
Or
they
you
do.
want to complain, or give comment, or, you know, sinking regrets that you're still watching this. I mean, whatever you want, really.